November, we held the annual exams, and then that is what in December, mashallah, we had the majlis this morning, and now we will recognize the students who have achieved a lot all this year. And soon after I finish, you will be waiting for that very much, so we'll get our sister Amina in-laws to deliver again our annual lecture, which I'm sure we'll learn a lot from. We have been on internet as usual, on the Facebook and YouTube. All of the videos from the last years have been uploaded on YouTube. You can go and visit and actually read and give us feedback there. Beginning of 2012, now, Imam Hussain said, "He who has you has everything, and he who has deprived himself of you is the poorest in the world. Loser is the one who chooses and be content with anyone or anything other than you." And that is what we want to home on this year. Our beliefs, our faiths, and again, the 5 different classes and obviously different levels in between them, and thanks to the teachers who juggle within one class different levels, we are going to change the names again. And this year, we start from the top bottom. The Mishk class, which will be year 10 and year 11, they will be Tawheed class. And we would like to explore the theological and philosophical principles of our Tawheed. Karbala class will now become Adl class. That will be hard because we will be obviously reading a lot about the concept of Adl in Islam and the theology. Najaf class. Choose Najaf class. Najaf class. Become Nabuwat class. So we'll talk about prophethood. Madina class. Yes, you are right. Will now called Imamat class. So we know a lot about Imamat. What will be the 5th one? So what will they become? Qiyamat class. They are already a Qiyamat class. We had this huge debate. If you start calling, they already are, these little ones, and we also started calling them Qiyamat class, that will not go down well. So we want to call them, and they will not even understand now, but hopefully by the end of this year, they will actually get to know about the concept of it. So they will be called Ma'at class. What is that? We'll find out. We have got a whole year to find out. So that was our idea of not calling them Qiyamat class. What we will also try to deliver is actually 2 things which obviously we are in the middle of exploring. So I can't give much details, but inshallah, for all the classes from which will be now Adl class and Tawheed class, we will introduce the subject of Arabic. So we'll 45 minutes lessons will become 30 minutes lessons, and in those extra 30 minutes we'll dedicate to Arabic. And if anybody else wants to join the Arabic classes, that will be held from about 13:25 to 2 o'clock, and or depending on the Salat time, about 30-35 minutes towards the end of the day. The students who have passed out, we are trying to develop a graduate class for them. So this year we had Zamir and Fazal Abbas, they're passing out. We want to bring them back to madrasa so that they don't lose on the friendships they have got and also the learning which they are going through. We're still in the process of how do we develop that, but inshallah we'll provide some classes for them which will be the beginning of the day. So we meet again on 21st of January. We'll start the classes. This year again, we have kept the fee at £60 a year, or £5 a month. We have been really indebted by the generosity of all the community members who have come out and taken on programs like this, so that whenever, because as you will understand, that with short number of students, when bulk of it goes to the rent of the school, and then we also actually have to buy the amendments to actually run the year. For any extra program, we have to depend on the generosity of people. So, inshallah, I will keep on requesting you, because this is a community project which is running because you are helping, and that is how it will work. At this point, I would like to thank every single one of you, but there are all the teachers' names which I will say, because I really feel that I have to thank them for all the hard work. Sister Aqila, Brother Muntazir, Rizwana, Sister Ruby, Sister Shabnam, Sister Farah, Sister Zina Jati, Imran Ali, Tahir. I thought he's always here, so maybe he's always still on the way. Tahir is not here. Very much my right hand. Fantastic support. Zain Ali is not here, who I'm really missing today, but it's great support. Sister Nikhat, Sister Sabika, and now Danyan. Great support all year long. And towards the end of the year, I won't call her sister because she's just so little to me, Farba. Great support. I also would like to take this opportunity to thank Mrs. Dawn Baker and the Lawford Media School's administration, which have been very supportive all year long. May I actually just have a couple of volunteers to help me out here? Take those magazines. Okay. So, do you want to, Muntazir Uncle will help you out. We have finished the year on a high. We have got all the students who worked very hard to contribute to the Madrasa annual magazine. And this is where their contributions have gone in. We have got some nice pictures as well. I haven't got the list of it, but we also have got from Brother Abdurrahman Shokia's last year's annual lecture. We start again on 21st of January. The annual year planner is at the back of the magazine. Midterm exams will be held as usual in April, non-pupil day in May, Parents' Day in June, and a Sports Day on 14th of July. So anybody who's got diary, please put it there. We will hold our annual exams next year after Ashray Muharram on 1st and 8th of December, and then finish on the Madrasa Majlis next year. Madrasa will be closed one weekend of the midterm each, and during the summer holidays, and Arba'in Ashura. In the magazine, you might also find a flyer, which is about a book. Can I? Thank you. This is about a book, The Shia of Samarra, The Heritage and Politics of a Community in Iraq, which has been edited by our Madrasa teacher, Imran Ali Panjwani. And if he hasn't taken out what I had written, so maybe something which I have written should be in this book. Is that right? Yeah. So there's one chapter by me in this book as well. The details are on the back. This has basically a lot of reviews written by Charles Tripp, which is also on Amazon, where I read the book's reviews. The book will be out soon. So that's for your information, as well as if anybody wants to order, the details are on the back. Our vision states, again going back to our noble leader Imam Hussain alayhi salam. O Allah, it is you in whom I trust, amid all grief. You are my hope amid all violence. You are my refuge and provision in everything that happens to me. How many grievances that weaken the heart, leaving me with no means to handle them, during which friends desert me and enemy rejoices in it. I lay it before you and complain of it to you. Because of my desiring, you alone, you relieve me of it and remove it from me. You are the master of all grace, the possessor of all goodness, and ultimate resort of all desired. Thank you very much for listening to me. And inshallah, I'll come back and we'll talk for the part which students will be waiting for. Wassalamu alaikum.